Cancers, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for May 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, just send me an email. My info is below. We can go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Cancers? Middle of May 2020, what do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine for their greater good? Any messages that you have for Cancers for the middle of May 2020 be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Ooh, hold on. Hey, can you please show me Cancer's general energies for the middle of May 2020? General energies for the middle of May. We have the Two of Acorns in the upright. This month's extra for you guys will be the video link below for how your power will manifest itself in May 2020. It's based on the Magician. So in that spread, it'll tell you what new cycle will you create, what skills and resources should you use, and how will you benefit from its success. So be sure to check that out. Okay, we have the Justice card in reversed in the challenged position. A little anal there. Advice for Cancers, middle of May. Also check out my 2020 Sun Moon predictions that are in my playlist. My 2019s are still in there. Also, Six of Acorns in the upright for advice. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Let's get to your reading, which ends on the King of Hearts in reverse. Okay. So, decisions is the general kind of thing that I'm getting. It's weird. I'm looking at this. They're kind of skirting around each other, you know. She's trying to play it safe. I feel like it's a little game of like hide and seek, and she's like, should I stay here behind this room where you can't see me, or I risk being seen, or should I take the risk of like moving and kind of getting caught? So, I mean, it's usually about making a decision on should you stay where you are or should you kind of leave and take the risk and go someplace else. And both of them have a catch-22, because if you stay where you are, you know, there's not a lot of action. There's nothing to kind of be had. If you go someplace else, then you take a risk, and risks that are associated with that and things that are unknown, but it can also be an exciting adventure. So that's sort of what's going on for you right now. This could be in relation to a job, a career, a person, whatever, okay? And you're just kind of, it's almost like she's waiting to see what he's going to do. And that's part of the Two of Acorns. It's kind of like waiting on results, waiting on kind of seeing what's going to happen before you actually decide. So you wait a little bit, and then you kind of take a step forward. It's also about, you know, plans, future plans that you have and visions that you have, and what path are you going to take in order for that to happen. So some of you could be deciding on that. You have future plans. How am I going to make it happen? Am I going to play it safe, or am I going to risk something? Now, in the challenge position, we have the Justice card reversed. So, I mean, and that's a card of Libra if that resonates. So the challenge here could be, it could be unfairness. It could be, I'm not getting unfairness as much as I feel as though the challenge is in the back of your mind in regards to what path you're going to take or which way you're going to go. You don't necessarily know that there's going to be a positive outcome for you. You don't know that it's going to end well. You don't know that it's going to end in your favor. Okay, so this is what you're kind of caught up on, and this is the challenge. I mean, you know, you guys do have a tendency to be like, well, if I just stay in my shell, I'm going to be safe, you know, but where's that going to get me? Am I going to ever meet that lobster? I know you guys are like, what the hell is she talking about? But I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting. So it's kind of the what ifs, you know, what if I do, like, are things going to turn out the way that I actually want them to? For others of you, could literally be worried about legal implications. Okay. So if you're going out and doing something, you know, well, is it legal? Am I allowed to do it? Do I have all the paperwork and everything? Am I going to get in trouble if I do it? Okay. So, that's for a small percentage of you, but I feel that that's there. Advice They're just telling you guys to just go ahead and do it. Um, they're kind of saying, move forward, be victorious, be confident. Grab your little lance and kind of take a stab at it and kind of see where you end up sort of being. I mean, the Six of Acorns is all about moving forward and doing it. And not only that, the way you're doing it, other people notice it and they're like, wow, did you see what they just did? And you become an inspiration for other people because of what you did and how you handled yourself. Sometimes it's a card of leadership. People will follow you based on how you kind of move forward in regards to something. So that's what I'm kind of getting with that. Okay. Now, this King of Hearts in reverse has me kind of thrown a little bit. Because I can't figure out if this is somebody that you're dealing with or if this is you. I mean, the King of Hearts has a really hard time staying in control of his emotions. I mean, I guess it could go either way depending on what your story is. But I'm kind of getting the sense that somebody feels slighted. The middle of May moving into June, that you went ahead and you decided something and this person didn't agree with it, and it's making them a little bit moody, and they're kind of letting you know about it. They might be a little bit jealous, maybe because they wanted to do it first or they wish that they could do what you did or what have you. So I mean, I'm getting more it's somebody else, possibly somebody older, somebody who's a patriarch, someone who's an uncle or something like that. And they're just being very negative with their emotions towards you, in regards to what you decided ending up doing. I don't know why, and I don't know how it affects them, but that's what I'm kind of getting. Why is this two of acorns in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the two of acorns in the upright for Cancers, middle of May. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups in the upright. We have the... See, I see you talking yourself out of things. You know you want something, and so if you want to be happy, and you want wishes to come true. I can see that, in regards to these two paths, the one path is really going to make you, happy behind, and it's going to be fantastic if you choose to take the risk. But then I see with the Seven of Pentacles, you're talking yourself out of it, and you're no idea who that person is. It keeps on calling, but that's annoying as hell. Who would call you and then call right back again, and not even anybody I know? Okay. Sorry about that. So, I mean, this is where you're talking yourself out of it and you're having these doubts and you're like, no, I shouldn't put into this. I shouldn't do it. I'm not going to get what I kind of put into this. And the Magician card in reverse here is telling me, again, more talking you out of it, saying, you're too much of a scatterbrain. You can't possibly gather up all your power and everything that you need in order to make your wishes to come true, or your happiness, or this and that. So, I mean, it boils down to, I shouldn't take the risk. Let me stay in my shell is what I'm kind of getting. So, I mean, I see in this spread, you're really, really good at talking yourself out of whatever this is. And you might have that person in your ear that, sorry, I don't mean to give you the middle finger, but that person in your ear there, the King of Hearts in reverse. Why is the Justice card here in reversed and challenge position for Cancers? Who's this person? What's this energy in regards to their challenge? Who is this person? What is this energy? There's the Two of Wands again. You can't figure out how to decide because you're kind of telling yourself you don't think it's going to work out. Some of you are saying that you're not smart enough, you're not educated enough, you don't have the degree that you need in order to proceed, you don't have the strength, you don't have the confidence. We have the card of the Hierophant card, which is the card of Taurus, and the Strength card, which is the card of Leo. So again, you guys kind of talking yourself out of it. Just not thinking it's going to turn out in your favor. And again, I'm getting, I don't have the degree, I don't have, the book smarts, I'm not as educated as I should be, or I'm non-traditional, and they aren't gonna, they aren't going to like that. Maybe you think you're a little bit too creative, and this is like something that's a little more traditional. And the strength card is you having a hard time feeling secure and kind of moving forward in regards to this, and drawing on your inner strength and being like, I can do this, I can excel at this. But it's in the challenge position, so you're telling yourself that you can't. Alrighty. And here they're telling you, yes, you can, with the 6 of acorns in the upright. They're saying you can. Basically, just charge into it and just do it. Why is the 6 of acorns here in the upright? Advice for Cancers, middle of May. Who's this person? What's this energy? And this could, the Vimeo link could be good for you, because it is about how your power will manifest it yourself, how you could be the magician and kind of make this happen. So, okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the upright, and we have wow, you guys are really indecisive. On the base, off the base, on the base, off the base. So they're telling you, you work very well with other people. You bring something to the table that people value and that they think is great. When you are amongst people in teamwork, you do really well. Collaborating with other people, you do really well. You participate. You're seen as a cog in the machine. So they're saying you should move forward with confidence. You have incredible skills and values and things that you contribute, that you should realize. 5 of Pentacles is what I'm getting from that. This is something you kind of need to go through. You need to go through this because it's a card of like feeling left out or left out in the cold, and I feel like you're kind of making yourself feel this way, like, oh, and again, it's you talking yourself out of something, and they're almost saying you need to feel this, you need to feel these challenges and kind of counter them and kind of get back in there and tell yourself, you have what it takes, instead of kind of listening to yourself, your negative speak I feel like you have going on. The 2 of Swords here is indicating, they're saying, you can't trust what you see is what you get when it's the 2 of Swords, when you're making a decision. You have to go a little bit deeper here. It's a card of inaction. It's a card of indecision. I almost feel like they're saying, hold off on making a decision that's based out of your insecurities that you're feeling, or you talking yourself out of it. Just hold off on that. If you're feeling uncertain, then just wait on it a little bit. But they're saying that you can do it. So I don't know what the problem is. I want to find out who this person is. The naysayer, who I'm thinking that person might be, or I'm feeling that they are. They just don't like you being this or doing this, I feel like. Why is this King of Hearts in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. This King of Hearts for Cancers. Mid-May. Who's this person? Yeah. So this person's like, they don't know what they're doing. They aren't capable of doing this. So this is somebody who's connected to you, and yeah, they kind of use they manipulate you emotionally so that you feel crappy about yourself. I can hear them kind of saying, and this is, the middle of May going to June, but I hear them saying, oh, Cancer, they're so scattered. They never know what they're doing. They don't know what direction they're going in. They don't have any faith in you. And this instills like confusion and doubt into you, this chatter that they have a tendency to do. Emperor card, that's the card of Aries, but that's somebody that's very dominant. Somebody who, wants to hold you down. They don't like that you're kind of like thinking about doing your own thing here and moving forward and being victorious about it. You're always in your shell and you're always doubting yourself, and here you're kind of stepping out, and this person's being very adamant about it, but here you just tell them to fuck off with the sorry, excuse my language, the 6 of Wands, because you're like, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go forward. I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm going to lead by example. I really don't think you're going to let this person kind of hold you down, but I just don't like how this person kind of talks about you. But you move ahead victoriously anyways. I think I think you've had it with that person, and that's actually what propels you to kind of move forward. You're like, I'm done here. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to listen to you tell me I can't for the 100th time and that I'm incapable and I can't do this. I'm just going to move forward and do it and prove you wrong. And you're going to see in a hugely like public way how well I did handle myself and how I did exactly what you said that I couldn't do. So, could be a father, it could be, an ex, it could be like a lot of different people. Okay, so if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Click on the link below for how your power will manifest itself in May. What new cycle that's going to include what new cycle you'll create, what skills and resources you should use, and how will you benefit from its success. Otherwise, check out my 2020 Sun Moon readings. They're my playlist. Check out my 2019s. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.